So this was how it was like last night. As you can see the time here. There was a lot of losers, wins, lose. And then the next morning start off with 2 bricks, but then 6 win streak, 1 lose, and then 3 more, straight to Master 5. Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here. Usually on Wednesday is a battle operation video, but today, since there is a new update on Master Duel, and more importantly, it's approaching the end of the month and the ranked season will reset, I figured it would be better if I do a little swap and finish grinding the ranked today first. Now before we start our Master grind, my highest record for now, with Vaylantz it shouldn't be that hard. But before that, I want to have a look at the new cards because there seems to be a few interesting cards in there. The main spotlight of the pack is of course the anime support cards, but I have absolutely no interest in them, so we'll look at the minor cards instead. One of them that caught my attention is the continuous spell Clockwork Knight. It basically is a floodgate. Well, that being said, it only turns monsters on the field into machines, so it's not as strict as the other floodgates, you know. This card does do a lot in decks like Cleafords, which they are already machine monsters, so they could use the second effect of Clockwork Knight to search, and it also gives them a much needed combat bonus to get over things that are even larger than their tower. There's also pretty much no downsides to using this card, so you can basically slap it into anything else. The next card that caught my attention is the continuous trap Apophis the Swamp Deity. A very powerful card in trap decks because it acts like a solemn judgment. It has an effect similar to Hot Red Dragon Archfiend or whatever that name is. It is essentially an Omni-Negate and very useful in keeping the other back rows, mostly floodgates, from getting blown up by Dusters, Lightning Storms, and Evenlies. We will probably see it a lot in Eldritch decks, but personally do want to try it in Urea Turbo. We'll give it a go if I manage to sort out the budgeting, and let's see if we can just punch people for 8,000. Okay, now the Master grind. We are currently at Diamond 3, 2 more wins to Diamond 2, and that means at Diamond 2 we'll have to win 8 more times to get to Master. If we win 10 in a row, that will be a straight Master run. Not going to happen probably. As good as Vaylantz are, I am not that good. So let's see how it ends up. Never mind, our hand is a brick. Yep, this is lethal, and we have not drawn a single at hand trap after 20 cards. Lovely. Great start. Opponent has no extra deck. And how did we manage to brick again? That will pop. That will be lethal. Goodbye. What on earth is our hand? 3 Shinonome, 1 Baron, 4 Cyan, that makes 6, and then Viscount 7. So 7 Vaylantz monsters that are low level, and then we also have all the starters, and we drill none of it. None of it. Okay, 3rd coin toss win in a row. Let's not break a 3rd time in a row. Seriously, that is not supposed to happen. What is our hand? It's not a brick, finally. We'll start with Prosperity and see if our opponent has the hand trap. Wrap Fossil Dyna should be end of this game. Pop the field spell. Add back our starter. That's our combo completed again. Although we only have 1 Beyond and 1 Electrolyte because we are poor. Make Drill Guy. That keeps us from Lightning Storms and Raigekis. Actually just Raigekis because they can't activate Lightning Storm. this brings back Fossil Dyna when it's popped. And then normal summon the final piece and should be game. Battle, finds out they can't use evenly, surrenders. Yep. That field spell is extra tricky. Second attempt for a promotion, and we win the coin toss again. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying anything. Not this time. Yep, you have no answers. No answers because that's how I make the deck. Diamond 2. Okay, one step. Ooh, what on earth is this hand? Good thing we called by Moe. They already have a Moe in the hand. I think we're thoroughly cooked. The Moe reveal is the last nail in the coffin. Okay, the important promotion match. I'm not saying anything so I don't jinx anything. Okay, Telement Heartbeat. Shuffles away called by. Lucky you, pitches Agateiades. Agateiades send 5, as long as they don't send Tackle Crusader. Scream, that can search them. Suliak. That is an out, but not for this turn. Surrenders. Whew. Diamond 1, here we go. Just 4 more steps and we'll make it to the goal. Oh, that will be the first time I will ever see the top rank in the game. Crap, lose and we'll lose a rank. I had been losing way too much before I went off to eat dinner. The pressure is on us. Don't have any protection against Rigil, but I guess that's fine. Haven't seen one in ages. Opponent, oh, Dark Ruler. That's a rare one. We have absolutely nothing we can do against that. Ah, Jesus Christ. One Dark Ruler no more. Not good. Yep, it is. Speeding through when I should have sped through ages ago. Never mind, we are so dead. Okie dokie. Took me long enough, but finally we're at the last step. One more win to master. Let's see if we can end this. Last night, had some sleep, and things completely changed. It turns out in the morning, if you play it in the morning, nobody knows how to play the game, and they most of the time surrender before you even reach your end board. So that's a tip. We win the coin flip. That's half the way. Now we just have to finish it up. Drop your maxi. Do it. Yep, there you go. We drop the chord by, or do we drop cross out? We drop the cross out. Max C. 1 copy in the deck. Now when you have a response, unlike called by, you can't ghost bell it or anything. So cross out is the correct answer here. Also called by can deal with things like effective Vader that we can't deal with later. One problem though, if they have an imperm now, then our combo kind of gets hit. But this is literally their last chance to imperm, because after this they will have a field spell in their zone. Make Electromite. If he has a Veiler, now is the time. We drop the new card I put in that got us all the way here. Got tired of losing all the spells, so we're playing Spellcaster's Village now. Majesty Pegasus searches a spellcaster when it's Pendulum summoned, which was the only way because we have everything else locked. Mad Marquis. Now beyond the Pendulum. Grab the high scale, make Majesty Pegasus. I think that is the way. Not very confident because after all this combo is a lot harder than the one I have been using. It simply involves a lot more things. Okay. Last chance, no nib. Normal summon Fossil Dyna, Spellcaster Village, and this game should be over. Our opponent cannot special summon, cannot use spells, cannot use evenly, cannot use imperm, cannot just battle over anything. He is pretty much cooked. The only answer, I think, is Sphere Mode. Haha! Jesus Christ, that took me so long. Oh my god. Well, spending 6 hours last night was a complete waste. It only took me 1 hour to get all the way up in the next morning. That's the conclusion. Play it in the morning makes your life way easier. So this was how it was like last night. As you can see the time here. There was a lot of losers, wins, lose. And then the next morning start off with 2 bricks, but then 6 win streak, 1 lose, and then 3 more, straight to Master 5. Now the deck that got us to Master 5. Compared to last time, there is a slight change, and that is the Draco Slayer card. Well, this is basically just a way to search Secret Village from the extra deck. The combo is way more convoluted, so convoluted that I'm not even sure I can teach you that one. It requires a lot of specific things, especially with the other scales and stuff and special summoning effects, because Vaylantz only have that much. But the end board is absolutely unbreakable. As I've said in the last duel, only Sphere Mode can crack it. With Fossil Dino on the field, they can't special summon. With Avramax, they can't walk over anything. And then with Spellcaster's Village, even the spellcast that brought us most trouble before we used Spellcaster's Village, even spellcasts are off the chart now, so they are completely dead. That's it from me today. Latest.